Dr. Angela Davis is a renowned activist, author, and educator who has made significant contributions to civil rights and other social issues. Here are some of her top life achievements, along with some of her most powerful quotes. 1. Early life and education. Born on January 26, 1944, in Birmingham, Alabama, Davis grew up in a neighborhood known for racial conflict. As a teenager, she organized interracial study groups. Quote, "I am no longer accepting the things I cannot change. I am changing the things I cannot accept." 2. Activism. Davis joined the Black Panthers and an all-black branch of the Communist Party as a young woman. Quote, "Radical simply means grasping things at the root." 3. Academia. She became a professor at UCLA but fell out of favor with the administration due to her ties. Quote, "The idea of freedom is inspiring. But what does it mean? If you are free in a political sense but have no food, what's that? The freedom to starve?" 4. Legal struggles. Davis was charged with aiding the botched escape attempt of imprisoned black radical George Jackson, and served roughly 18 months in jail before her acquittal in 1972. Quote, "You have to act as if it were possible to radically transform the world. And you have to do it all the time." 5. Authorship. After spending time traveling and lecturing, Davis returned to the classroom as a professor and authored several books. Quote, "Prison relieves us of the responsibility of seriously engaging with the problems of our society, especially those produced by racism and, increasingly, global capitalism." 6. Prison reform activism. Davis toured across the United States and the world lecturing on prison reform, and served on the advisory board of the Prison Activist Resource Center. Quote, "We have to talk about liberating minds as well as liberating society." 7. Committees of Correspondence. Davis co-founded this organization that seeks to unite all socialist groups in the United States. Quote, "Prisons do not disappear social problems, they disappear human beings." 8. National Women's Hall of Fame. Known as a civil rights icon, Davis earned her induction into the National Women's Hall of Fame for her dedication to securing equal rights and social justice for women. Quote, "In a racist society it is not enough to be non-racist, we must be anti-racist." 9. International reputation. Davis gained an international reputation during her imprisonment and trial on conspiracy charges in 1970–72. Quote, "If they come for me in the morning, they will come for you in the night." 10. Continued activism. For decades, she has unflinchingly defended black women, black prisoners, the black poor, and all women, all prisoners, all poor people, when few Americans would. Quote, "Sometimes we have to do the work even though we don't yet see a glimmer on the horizon that it's actually going to be possible."